We've had the
Yeah,
benefit
man.
of having a quick chat before this. You were, we've had to have our standard chat before this just to calm each other down, mate. What did you see? What did you think?
Yeah. No, look, to be honest, you did calm me down. Like I'm calmer now, maybe because the time's passed. So yeah. So just going on what we're talking about, man. Like I'm not looking at the result. Yeah, I'm not looking at like we're missing all these forwards. I'm looking at um how they set up, and it's really frustrating, man. Like, I get it's a practice game, yeah, but I don't think we're a good enough team to take a practice match easy.
Hmm.
We're not that club, you know. We can't. I don't think we can afford to do that because I really don't see any possibility of rocking up round one and beating Richmond. Like these games matter for us. We're not a final side. We can't take it easy here and there. We got to go, just go. And I'm just like, it's just, and so I've got my note here
Do you
that
think we didn't
our
go?
yeah, man, like hesitant. No one wanted to tackle, slow. But the main concern, man, is it's our stoppage setups. It's so bad. It's been like that for years. So it's definitely a coaching thing.
Mm.
Every time there's a hit out, the ball never falls to us. It always falls to the opposition. And especially a quick side like Saints, it kills you. But
Hmm.
it our stoppage setup, it's always lacking. It's always behind. We never get first use of the ball. And then once the opposition does gain the ball, we're 2 meters behind every player.
Hmm.
And it's so frustrating, man. I can't believe there doesn't seem to be any sort of improvement on that so far. I heard Teague yesterday on everyone on radio, and he said that today's game wasn't about being at our best. Like those are his exact words. I really hope that's true, man, because we just don't get first use of the ball, and when we don't get the ball, we're behind. Like there's space every time St Kilda seem to get a bit of space. Like even as a meter where we look dead in the water, we can't catch them. We can't do anything. And I don't rate Saints as high. I don't think they're at all a top four team. I don't think they're anything like that. I just think they're quick, and I think their game style exploits poor sides, and better sides are able to stop their run.
I
I
think
don't
they're
think they're
also.
anything special.
I think they're well coached, to be honest.
Well, they're well coached, yeah, of course. Like Ratton's a good coach, but that
Yeah.
their style exposes poor, slow sides,
Did you
and
think?
we just look so stupid, like chasing them all day, man. Like I don't understand what's going on with that stoppage setup. I don't understand clearance setup. I don't get it. And
Yeah, it
everything
was.
else, you know, we don't have a forward line. That's fair enough. Defenders, what happened there, man?
Did you
I've
think
never
that was the
seen Doc look
defender's
that
fault?
bad.
Did you think that was the defense's fault, or did you put the blame on the midfield? Because, like you said, like we didn't really get too physical with them, and maybe that's because it's a preseason game, and naturally, once you hit the season, you're not going to, you obviously during the season there's going to be a lot more physicality. I mean, you would expect. Do you think it was the midfield to blame for how many entries the Saints had, or is it a defensive setup?
It's definitely both.
Yeah.
Because as I was saying, like the transition whenever we lost the ball is deplorable, man. Like they look like they got cement for legs. They don't seem to be able to run defensively at all. But going on to the defenders, when I'm saying the defenders, look at the individual errors, man. Like Doherty, I've never seen him that bad before. Wiedering looked
No,
poor before he went off.
he did. Yeah, I thought
Jonesy was
Wiedering.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Oh, just really
What did work
concerning.
though? What did work? Because what I think worked is the fact that we had to adjust to not having a bona fide tall forward there. I mean, Oscar McDonald is a tall, but he's not in the system. He's still trying to fight his way there. Callum Moore as well. We had a good spread of goal kickers who played in the midfield as well. What did you think did work? What were you happy with tonight?
Yeah. I was definitely happy with how they adjusted to having no forward line. Um, Fisher looked dangerous. He looks like he's going to come on. I reckon I did see a bit of when Harry was there. I
Hmm.
did see a bit of isolation work happening because there was an instance where a long entry towards whoever it was, and you could see can't play here, can't play here, and they refused to go into the space. They refused to go for the mark. I actually watched it. Fisher was definitely involved in that. He stood back, he had his back to his opponent, and he's waiting for the drop of the ball. And I think that's definitely something they've worked on, is that they want to create isolation for our forwards, because I didn't really see anyone running into anyone else's space. Obviously, that's when Harry was there, because when he went off, obviously it just went a bit haywire. But I definitely do see the work they're trying to do with isolation. Williams, great. Sardi, okay. He'll grow into it. Sardi just looks like a guy who's still learning his new environment, trying to build a bit of chemistry with his team, with his new teammates. Williams going to be really good for us. Dow, I really like Dow. When he finished with 15 touches, went at 73%, I think. Really good, clever, quick hands. This is definitely those things I liked, but those systematic issues are really worrying.
I felt like St Kilda was a really good team to play against to get prepared for Richmond. So I hope that we can take some things from tonight, apply them, because I don't think we're going to be able to give Richmond that much space to spread, and hopefully we can lock them up a bit more.
Yeah, what did you make of the rule? Because the the stand rule? Because you were there, yeah.
I was there. I personally feel like it's going to give the game 2 to 3 more goals. I think it just will. That's just my feeling. I mean, to be honest, it's the first time I've seen it in practice. Marvel's also a really good deck to have that rule, because it's dry. So naturally, the ball's moving a lot quicker. And faster.
But did you notice it caused more fatigue? Because they look really spent. And I think it's
To be fair to them, it's their second game playing at full quarters after a season of playing 15-minute quarters. So. Or whatever it was. So to be fair to them, they're probably going to have to adjust to that. I think it was a good tune-up, and I like the fact that we played the team that we played tonight. I thought it was a pretty strong team. But what's it called? I'm going to leave it there because I've got quite a few more in line.
Easy, bro.
But brother, great to chat with you.
Enjoy, man. I'll watch on.
Smile, mate. Round 1's upon us.